Hi guys, it's Dr. Garvey. In this video, we're talking leaky gut. We're talking digestive dysfunction like constipation, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. You eat something, oh my gosh, what the heck was it? Was it the dairy? Was it the eggs? Was it the sauce? Was it the gluten? Was it the soy sauce? You know, there's food confusion. In this video, I'm going to help you break through that confusion and provide some clarity for you. Before we get into it though, who am I and why should you listen? My name is Dr. Christine Garvey and I've been practicing for 25 years at this point. Yikes. I've helped thousands of patients get healthy from a functional standpoint, not just guesswork and not one size fits all cookie cutter approach, not more chemical medications, but really digging, right? Like, let's dig and find and work towards fixing the underlying root cause and solving your health puzzle, really. So I'm very good at what I do. I've helped thousands of patients over the year, and we have a blueprint. We have framework, right, to address people's guts that are a mess. However, with leaky gut, I'm going to explain what it is in just a second, but you have to understand what it is because it just goes beyond just gut. So yes, constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, all those, but it can manifest as brain fog, as anxiety or depression, or chronic aches and pains and skin problems. But there's something called the gut-brain axis, and if the gut is a mess, guess what else is a mess? It's the brain. That's leaky gut, leaky brain. So people that have brain fog, you're mentally cloudy, you're forgetful, you're saying, hey Siri, where are you? Where's my keys? You know, you're not as mentally sharp as you once were. We have to address the gut. So keep in mind, you know, that. But what is leaky gut? You get these tight junctions. The enterocytes in your body should be tight, you know. Leaky gut's a slang term, but it's called intestinal hyperpermeability. You don't need to know everything, but what happens is that these tight junctions get loose. They get permeable. They let things, bad things that are in your gut should only be in your gut. You know, bacteria, foreign particles, proteins, bugs, junk, you know, foods that don't belong in your bloodstream, And then you get this massive inflammatory response and you have a massive immune reaction, and your immune system's working overtime to put out these fires, these foreign invaders that are floating in your bloodstream, and your immune system's like, ding, 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 ding. What is this? What's this stuff over here? This wasn't here. Why is it here? You know, we have over 50 million Americans that have an autoimmune condition. Over 50 million. That's 1 in 6 people with autoimmune: lupus, MS, rheumatoid, celiac, Crohn's, Hashimoto's, Graves'. You know, I could go on and on. There's over 140 varieties or labels of autoimmune conditions. You know, it's an epidemic and very few doctors are talking about it, and I wish they would. But it's because, and I believe it starts in your gut. Most of the immune system is in our gut, and most disease and dysfunction starts in your gut. So if we have these symptoms, not only gut issues, but we have brain fog, or mentally cloudy, we have anxiety, we may have depression, you maybe have a child with ADD, ADHD, or ODD. We have to look at the gut and we have to tighten up these junctions so that we don't have this massive inflammatory response. And a massive immune reaction. So if you're checking the boxes that I just talked about, hopefully you're not, but if you are checking the boxes, yes, that's me, and you want some help, you want to do, I want to be able to talk to you, you know, and not have a pushy sales call, no high pressure call. You know, it's just simply a chance for us to ask each other questions. You ask me questions, I'm going to ask you questions, and then together we can determine if what I have makes sense for you. You know, I use the analogy that if you don't have a roadmap and you're trying to get from California to New York, you know, how successful would I be? Of course, we have GPS now, but back in the day, you know, you'd be lost, right? You'd be frustrated, you'd be confused. But if you had a straight line path, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you have that blueprint, that framework, that roadmap, you know, that's what we do with leaky gut and a lot of other these manifestations and conditions that are associated with this, like all those depressions, the brain fog, all the, you know, arthropathy issues, you know, we could go on and on. But if you have these issues and you want some help, click the link below. So somewhere around this video, there'll be a button down here. Click on it, fill out your information, and then go grab a time slot, simply for a chance for us to talk, ask each other's questions, and see what makes sense for you. Keep in mind, you know, it's myself, and I have some health coaches that I work with. So either myself or one of my health coaches will be giving you a call at this time, most likely me. But pick a time and we'll talk and we'll have a conversation and see what we can do to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day.